are still at chapter 2, verse 4. Avidya or ignorance is the ground, the root cause of all other causes of klesha or affliction, that is asmita or I-ness, rag dvesh or attraction and aversion, like and dislikes, and abhinivesh or desire to hold on or to cling on something or some experience. No matter such klesha or infliction are dormant, diminished or diminishing. In other words, they are suppressed, momentary, interrupted, but waiting to reappear anytime or still fully active. Avidya, ignorance, is the root cause of all our klesha or affliction. This whole treatise is about going beyond affliction, going beyond all kind of suffering. Now, this is very important. Patanjali says that the cause of your suffering is not outside you. The cause of suffering is not even you, but it is your ignorance. When we see something and we have different ideas about what we see, our perception towards something, this can create suffering. Our perception may or may not be right, but we condition ourselves to believe that my perception is right. This is avidya. This is ignorance. Ignorance is when you see a rope. The analogy given in the Upanishads is, you see a rope and because it is dark, so you think the rope is a snake. And then you are scared. But it is not snake, it is just a rope. How to go beyond this? Switch on the light. Once the light of wisdom is there, you see the rope as the rope. There is no snake. When we dream about something, we have a nightmare, we start perspiring, we become so fearful, we become so scared. At that time, while we are dreaming, we think it is really happening. But once we are awake, the dream is over, then we realize it was just a dream. So all our afflictions, all our problems are caused, according to Patanjali, because of our ignorance. We cannot see the true nature of thing. And why is that? Patanjali says, and we have discussed this earlier, asmita or I-ness, rag dvesh or attraction and aversion, and abhinivesh, desire to hold on to something. All these are caused by ignorance. The first one is ego, I-ness. That I can do this, I can do that. Back in the 1970s or 80s, when books on law of attraction started to appear, many people were happy, but many people, they literally become bankrupt believing in those books because nothing was happening. And there was always a loophole. Those who wrote these books, they always left a loophole. There was always a reason, a cause. If it is not working for you because you have not done this, you have not done that, there was always a reason given. And you'll be surprised, this same thing happened in 1905. Those days also, these kind of books started to appear, and then there was crash of 1929. It took 20 years for those ideas in 1905 to 1910 to spread widely and for people to start believing in it, taking loans heavily from the bank and believing that everything is going to be all right. And we know what happened. And we do not learn from this mistake. We don't even have an idea. Nobody really remembered the original book that inspired that work appeared in 1905. Nobody wanted to go through the history so that the same mistake is not repeated. And so in 1980s, I think, when the appears, you believe that you'll get the money. While you are sleeping, put a bill of $5 million on your ceiling. And while sleeping, look at that bill. It's going to manifest. You believe, go to the bank, ask for a loan, start spending. People started to spend. And until now, if we are honest about it, the whole economy is gone down the drain because of these ideas. Loans, credit cards, people, I have a very dear friend in United States. She bought a house which cost her about $500,000. It is not in the main suburb of LA, but actually not even suburb, small city, small town. She bought it for $500,000 or $600,000, and she's still paying the mortgage for 1 year, 2 years, and within 2 years, the price of this property went down to $250,000, 50%. And she's paying mortgage based on $500,000. So she said, "It's for me, it's better to let go of this property. Let the banks take it. What will I do? I mean, I cannot pay the mortgage for $500,000 where the property price has gone down 50%. And this happened everywhere. This happened everywhere. Happened here also. And we forget the basic principle of economy is money is not going to evaporate. Money is not going anywhere. If people are losing, some people are making money. Where is this money going? We never thought about that. Where is this money going? So much money. Ordinary people, commoners, taking loans, few $1,000s, $10,000, $15,000, not able to pay, declaring bankruptcies, all kind of thing. But add up this $10,000, $5,000, $15,000 by 200,000 people or 2 million people, 3 million people. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. Ego. We remind ourselves every morning when we do Agnihotra, there's a mantra, Idanna Mama. It's not me. So it's totally opposite. If you're talking about law of attraction and you're talking about yoga, it's totally opposite. Here we are talking about cutting your ego, cutting your head. The head represents ego. And there you are trying to give energy to the ego, to grow, to become unlimited. So there's two different things, two different philosophies altogether. And I always joke about it. It's good that law of attraction does not work, because if it does work, nobody will be heterosexual here. Everybody will be lesbian or gay. I have no problem with gays and lesbian. I have no problem at all. But the fact is, we have a variety. We have people who like their own gender. We have people who like opposite gender, and it's a beautiful thing. It's beautiful. You have all kind of variety. But if law of attraction really works, you can imagine, I'll be interested in only men, no women. And a woman here will be interested only in women, no men. It doesn't work. It's as simple as that. It's the ego that is telling us that it may work for me. Hoping against hope. And second thing, he says, it is ragadvesh, attraction and aversion. I am attracted towards one thing, I don't get it, I am very sad, I am suffering. I am not attracted towards one thing and I am getting it, I am also sad. You go to a Prime Minister of India, the first Prime Minister. He went to the mental hospital and he saw one man chained, a cell chained, and he's worshipping a picture of a woman. He's worshipping a picture with incense sticks and all. I don't know how he got incense stick. So the Prime Minister is asking the warden, jailer, the warden, is it? What happened to this man? He said, well, he was madly in love with this woman and he didn't get her and he has gone crazy. And after some time he looks at another cell, totally different picture. One man is abusing one picture, women's picture also, and he saw it's the same women. He said, what happened to this man? He said, this man married that woman and he became insane. So, you get it, you become insane. You don't get it, you become insane. This is the story of Raga and Dvesh. I am so much attached to one situation, one condition, that if I don't have it, I am sad, I am suffering, and I am detached. I don't like a certain condition. If I get it, I become sad also. So go beyond likes and dislikes. If you are in Bali, try to eat Balinese food. If you eat the Western food, of course you won't get the same taste here. A lot of people, they go to the West and they try to look for Asian food. Now Asian food in the West is all blend. No Asian will truly appreciate Asian food in the West. Nobody. So when you are in Indonesia, try the spicy food. What the hell, you get some stomach ache, you'll get over with it, If you're going to the West, then don't look for chilies. Just eat the blend food. Enjoy it, Enjoy it. It is not about compromising. It is about adapting to a situation, going beyond likes and dislikes. And the third thing is also very important, is abhinivesh. Trying to hold on to a certain situation. This situation is making me happy and I won't let go of it. I like to sit on this chair, and tomorrow if this chair breaks, I have another chair. I am so sad. I don't feel comfortable. I am used to a certain kind of food. I am used to certain kind of anything, and you don't get it. You become like a mad person. You want to hold on to a certain experience, and doesn't happen. Those of you who have experience of changing your partners, or getting married and divorced and getting married again, most of the time you'll be looking for a partner with almost similar habits and similar attitude. We don't really fall in a different pit. We fall in the same pit and we enjoy it. We enjoy it because we are used to falling in the same pit. If there is another pit, we get confused. The fear of unknown, So we are looking for the same mistakes. We make the same mistakes because we want to hold on to a certain experience. All these things, Patanjali says, whether dormant, whether it is not appearing, it is diminishing, or it looks like it is diminished. He is talking about what we had discussed earlier. You can find it on YouTube after some time, a week or two later. So he is talking about what we discussed last time. Sometime you feel, no, I am already enlightened, full stop, and nothing is going to harm me now. Patanjali is very clear, no, there is no such thing as enlightened, full stop, and you become foolproof. No. Things can go wrong, the triggers outside can still attract you, tempt you, and you can be making the same mistakes all over again. So be careful, ABC, always be careful.